I've just updated to release candidate 3 for 1.21.2. Apparently the release candidates 1 and 2 caused innumerable problems and broke quite a lot, and the team are back to where they were and fixing all sorts of problems. It sounds an absolute nightmare for them. I don't know what they're working on, but something is definitely breaking things. Now the question is, have my labels come back on my chests? They have not. Okay, we'll live with that for the time being. I want to go and get my pumpkins out of my cellar. I don't know whether, given what's going on with this game, anybody will remember to switch on the trim pumpkins or chisel pumpkins, but I very much want to see if I can do this. And then let's have a look at it. Such a fun thing to do. And if you chisel the pumpkins, it used to be the case that you would then have chiseled pumpkins for the rest of your map, for as long as you were playing it. So the chiseled pumpkins did not go away. Look at this, guys. Wow, we have snow on our roofs. Where are we? December. -3. Oh my word. Right, let me grab a chisel and a hammer. Yes, we've got quite a lot on there. And let's get ourselves into a space where we can close the doors. I don't think it makes it much. Yes, that door is closed. Warmer. What is the temperature here? -2. We've gained a degree. That will do. Now what I want to do is to pop this down, and I want to move my hammer to there and take my chisel. Now I am in the real world in October. It turns it into a chiseled block. Ooh. Creative glow. Oh, what have I done? Pulled it out. Okay. Right, I have to remember. Oh, nice. Oh, what fun. Right, we want the creative glow and we want little ones. Now, what I would like to do... Ah, yes. Does that give us the creative glow? It does, but what I could do... Sorry, guys, I am... Nice. I'm going to see what it would look like with a whole side. You can go back. To that. I want to try no, I do want these little ones. Okay, and I do want the creative glow. That's it, that should be 1 pixel the way around. Yeah, nice. I am beyond pleased at this. So when you want to work with the light bit, you go to this bit, and if you want to put the pumpkin colour back, you go to that bit. I think, let me have a look at that. Yeah, you see, this is going to glow in the dark, but I think that's nice, but I might do other sides differently, and I want to try putting a little bit more pattern into this. Now, we can do it in one of two ways. We can pattern it by putting the pumpkin colour back, or we can pattern it by going deeper. So we could take a layer in like that and then drop it in a layer. I don't particularly, I might do that. That would create more shading. I just want to see what one side would look like. As you know, chiseling isn't my favourite thing to do, but I don't mind doing it for something like this because it gets me what I want, which is a lovely light. This will glow in the dark and be a delight. The interesting thing is that we can get these two. Now I need to be careful here. Ah, yeah. We will go. We've got one there. We will have one there. Yeah. I might get this up on a block of earth. Let me have a look at that. Look at that. See, that immediately gives us a light. I want to put that there. Now, if I pick this up, I wonder if I can pick it up with an empty hand. Let's have a look. No. Okay, does it still, is it still, it's still chiseled. Oh yes, it stays there. Yeah, that's much better when it's that height, isn't it? We can see what we're doing. Okay, let's try it again, and let's do a glow. No, that's right. Let's try and do something a little bit more interesting and just make a pattern with it. We can draw sort of faces. I don't want to do that. And here we will want to come in here. I have seen people make snails of these and they look wonderful. And we do have actually the beginning of a snail. Oh, isn't that nice? Lovely. Now here we can go in and give a bit more depth to it by pulling the glowing bit at the back here. Yeah. Take these out and put these in. And that gives both the contrast for the light and gives a nice relief pattern. Oh, I am loving this. Such fun. And the fun is that I'm going to get a really nice lamp out of this. Can you see the glow? You can actually see it shining on the pixels there. That's nice. I don't want to, I know you can do pumpkin faces and things like that. That is not what I want to do. I want to actually have a pumpkin that is looking nice. I don't want to have something that looks Halloween all the year round. I want a nice lamp all the year round. We are going to go, that's already lit. I don't think that one shows through. Let's have a look. No. And you can carve all the way through. And I mean, I've seen the most wonderful carvings within these pumpkins that people have obviously spent hours, you know, carving trees and animals and things like that. I'm just seeing what I can do. I've only got 4 pumpkins, so I'm being a bit careful not to do anything that I will want to throw away. Anything I do here can easily be done. It's funny, isn't it, how the texture goes all the way through these blocks. Have another look. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Such fun. And I'm doing sides differently, then I can decide what I like. And also have different lamps. I mean, these are really good lamps for outside at night. Dang it, it's even. Let's stick with that. Now, I have seen people would I go into there? I think I would. I've seen them do it like that and take it into the center. So that works. That not so much. Do I like that? Let's take that out. Let's go back to pumpkin colour. Pumpkin colour there. Pumpkin colour there. And then we will go back to the glow. Yeah, it's a bit difficult being 2, isn't it? Let's go back to the pumpkin colour there. Will it bring the green back? It will! Look at that! Yeah, I'm not keen on all that. Let's just keep with the striped side. I've seen people do it, and I think we'd have to do it with a smaller amount of pixels. I don't think that works as I had hoped with this size of pixel I'm working with. And that's nice, apart from the fact that we ought to have a line there which I don't want. Yeah, I should perhaps have done more pixels. Okay. And we can just do a whole bare lamp, but I think that the patterns are nicer. I like this one in particular. That's quite snazzy, but it doesn't work because it's an even number. So let's go to this again. I'm standing on the bed here. Right. And I think we will again do another snail one. I do like those. that would come up there. That's it. Look at this beautiful. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm very hungry. Oh my gosh. My food's gone off. Wow. Let's go and get some food quickly. I'm so bound up in what I'm doing, I've forgotten to eat. And they said that one of the problems they had was that hunger wasn't working properly. Well, I think it certainly started working for me. Let's come into here. Okay. Let me just get a new bowl quickly. Yeah. Let's fill myself up. Well, hunger is definitely working for me now, which is great. Okay, let's go back up and finish this one pumpkin, and then we can have a look. We'll need to get our wrench and we'll have a look at how it looks outside and what we like. I'm not sure I've done the two sides the same. That doesn't matter. Yeah, and this is coming like, it's coming well, I think. Whoa. I do like the, let me make sure that we're doing this. That's it. Interesting. That's come out slightly adrift, isn't it? This is the better side. Where I came up the inside here, it looks better. Okay. That's right, we go along there. Up there. Yes, it makes the better curve when you come in by one. Okay, let's take this. Oh, take this back. Ooh, some of it's already there. Nice. Such delicate work. Oh. Right, let's go to our creative glow. That's lovely. It gives us that inset relief. I do like that way of using relief and the glow. I think that's just great. Oh. So nice. Yeah, and we're one off because the pattern doesn't match. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. I am liking that a lot. I really am. Isn't that fun? Yes, I don't think I'm really happy with that. Let's go back to pumpkin and and keep the top intact. Ah, Now we could put some glow around here. Would it impinge on what we've been doing? Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here I am not going to worry about insetting because it's the top of the pumpkin. I just want to get some light at the top, and I think that looks good. And that neatly outlines there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That is very boring. But what we could do is we could do relief on here as well. Do we want to? No, I think that side's the best. And that matches this side. And then we've got the stripy side, which doesn't really work because it's even. That's okay. And the top side looks nice. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's take the pumpkin and let's go and get a wrench. It's now dark. What should we move off here? This. Okay. And let's go and see whether we can use these as lights outside. I mean, this would be just great, wouldn't it, to have lights outside. We've got some torches. I don't know how much light these give in comparison. Let's go and have a look at one of these. Yeah, it's night. I don't know also whether these would fend off mobs. I don't know whether they give that amount of light. Ooh. Nice. Oh, isn't that nice? Yeah, yes, I think I'm going to want to put this, oh hello, where I can see it from all angles. And because I want to do that, it's going to have to look decent from all angles. And at the moment it doesn't. So I think I'm going to go back and do a little more work on this pumpkin. I know which sides I like, and I know which sides the one I really dislike, the grass has grown on there. The one I really dislike is this side. So I'm going to amend this side. We're going to go back to pumpkin. And I think what we'll do, no, we're not going to do that. We are going to go to a nice square lantern, but we're going to do it inset. The other one on the other side is not inset. Does that stick out? It does. Yeah, I've got that wrong, haven't I? Yeah, we have to go in. For goodness sake, come on. Yeah. I'm happier with this. Yes. And that gives me the flat lantern that I want. But it is inset by 1. Yeah, much nicer. Yeah. So because these are even numbers, oh, that's all right. Stripes may not work. I'm looking very carefully. It's hard to see whether that's even or not, but it is. Yeah. That is so much nicer inset. Does it affect this at all? It does not. Okay, does it affect this side? It does not. Oh, that's great. Yes. Oh, wow, it's glowing in the dark. What I didn't like was that stripy side. I thought that looked truly naff. So we're going to go out here and put this pumpkin down. Whoops. Here we go. Over here. And let's see which way round it comes. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? And then we have that and the other side. And I do like the top. I am liking that a lot. And I think it's giving about the same amount of light as an oil lamp. And because we haven't done it with these sort of traditional pumpkin faces, I think it looks really, really good. Oh my gosh. I need to kill some of these guys. I really do. Really bad news having so many pigs. Right, okay. I am going to do a little bit more chiseling and then I will come back to you. I've done another pumpkin and this time I haven't curled it round or done square sides. I've just done it even on all sides. I have again put the top bit in and I really like this one. This I think works exceptionally well. So we shall put this out and look at this. You can see actually from here, can you just see that glowing in the distance? So they do give light at night. It's really nice actually. Really, really nice. I am enjoying this because I was going to light up my paths a little bit more, but this is a fun way of doing it. So we light up that path there. So this one needs to go parallel to this path here. I'm liking that. And let's take that little oil lamp and put it there. Oh, aren't those gorgeous at night? And from a distance, they're going to look quite spectacular. Look at that. I am enjoying this so much. I'm not going to make them all the same. I thought of making them all the same. I might make some of them the same, but I don't feel the need to make all of them the same. And I think we ought to have one here. I think we need a guardian there. That would be lovely. Actually, I'm just going to quickly go and look whether my other pumpkins have grown, because that would be huge plus, wouldn't it? I really must get that bottom of that tree right, because we've got these oil lamps here. No, that is sort of static. But we could put some over by the boat. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Oh, isn't that fun? Loving it. Yeah, I like having them different. Okay, let's go and do the other two. And then we'll go and have a look and see if any other pumpkins have grown anywhere. Right, let me do this one and I'll come back to you. You know, I've been trying different patterns and they just don't speak to me in the same way that the others have done. I'm looking at this thinking, yeah, it's quite nice, but you know, does it really speak to me? And the answer is no. Now, what I have seen is I've seen people take out the whole of the top skin and just have a square box, but that doesn't really appeal to me either. So I think that of the two pumpkins, I mean, I like both of them. So I'm thinking of doing another one of each, because I happen to like those very geometric patterns. I think they work well. So I think that's what we'll do, and just do the very square one first. Because it's very easy. But I do like the, what I would call the snail pattern, where it goes round. Be careful on these bottom bits. I know a lot of people have proper chiselling pits, and it might be something if we do get into chiselling. And I have to say that pumpkins is something I do really enjoy chiselling. And I think it's because it gives me light. I just like the fact that I'm making light and that they're going to glow in the dark and look gorgeous and generally be something I'm going to enjoy living with. Oops. And some of you suggested that I went back and got the some of the carvings from the Crossroads, and I have to say that is a really splendid idea. Oop. Are we in set by one? We are, yes. Oh no! I'm just thinking about how I could do it. I wouldn't want to do it in creative. I think that it is, I know I do go into creative a lot to do my sort of best build series, because I can't look at things when I'm fighting off mobs, and sometimes you miss the detail when you're in the middle of fighting for your life. But as a general point, I don't go into creative a lot. Yeah, that's going to look good from a distance. And this one is particularly fun because when you go in from the side, you've already got one side done. And I was wondering how I think I'd have to build a fence round myself, wouldn't I? And that fence would have to be tall enough and covered enough to hold off all the baddies down there while I took out a section of wall. And it's not the taking out the section of wall, and that's even if I am allowed to break it apart, and I'm not sure I am. I didn't test that when I was there. It's something to go back and test, I think, as to whether I would be allowed to chisel that area. Yeah. Yes, I think we need more snail patterns. I am absolutely in awe of those people who can, with a limited sort of palette and a limited amount, do this incredibly intricate chiseling. There we go. And then I'll just do these sides and come back to you. Okay, I have done another set of chiseling. Let just me eat. And then let's go down to the dock and park it out there. And I'm just wondering whether, let me get this on my bar, coming through here. We can come through that side. I just wonder, oh, and thank you for the idea of putting the mangun hat in there, guys. Oh, isn't that pretty? I am going to have a photo of that. Yeah, I think we could do with something down here. These pumpkins, that's all withered. Oh, what a shame. Now, where would we put this? I was going to put it by the dock. I don't think it's going to look so great there. I'm thinking of putting one on either side here. And we could put them, oh, look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? Let's come through here. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's funny, you think you'll do one thing, you end up doing another. Let me go and do this last one. And I'm going to do this again in the snail pattern, which I like. Can't wait to get more, but I didn't grow enough pumpkins this year. Took me ages to realise that, in fact, it's in October. Yes, because I thought it was in-game. Should we start here or at the top? I think we'll start at the top. Nice. If I'd had 2 pumpkins, I could have made a whole snail out of them. This would be the shell, and then you add a little head with the little, do they call them feelers on a snail? Little bits that stick up. That looks nice. Yeah. It's always a question with these of which pattern do you like, what do you like, how does it look? But I do like this pattern. And as I said, I do not want Halloween faces all year round, so this is to me a neat way of having it all year round as a light and enjoying it all year round. Okay, 3 more sides to go. Right, we have the 4th one. Let's go and put this downstairs to cheer up. Let's just get some, oh gosh, I'm going to have to make some more food. Food's going off. To cheer up this entrance over here and give just a little bit more light. It's all about more light, more light, more light. Let's have a look. Our temperature is December, but we're up to 9 degrees. Oh, look at that. I'm liking that a lot. I do like that. Well, well, well. And don't they shine brightly? That's really good. Okay, let us go. What time is it? 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's just go around here to our warm mansion area, if we can find it. Monster Mansion. This is the big mansion. Wow. Now, how are our... Oh, look at this. Fantastic. They're growing as we speak. Look at that. And where's the other one? They always come in twos. Ah. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, high rift activity. Oh, don't throw that away. Right, okay. Not the time. We will let these grow. We have time. We have time. Here's my teleporter. I'm thinking of moving the teleporter inside the mansion. I think that'd be a good idea. Well, I am thrilled. So we now have pumpkins outside. I'm going to see if I can... I'm purposely keeping away from light. Oh gosh, I'm in a rift. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Right, has all my food gone off? No, it hasn't. How extraordinary. It only goes off when it's out of the cellar. Well, at least we can eat this up. Okay, I think I'm going to sleep through the night and get back to you. I hope you enjoyed this little foray into pumpkin carving. If you do, leave a like. Bye bye, my friends. Happy October.